First Lady, for giving me this opportunity. All week I've been battling, Lord, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? And I'm like, okay, it's not even that hard. He gave me one word, which is what I've been dealing with all week, and that's fight. Just one word, it's fight. And I'm like, okay, you give me this one word, what do you want me to do with it? And really, for my young people, it's a fight. It's every day I'm fighting to stay saved. Every day I'm fighting for my sanity. Every day I'm fighting just to protect who I am. I'm fighting for my heart. But the real question was, who are you really fighting for? Because as young people, we fight for all the wrong things. But God said, when did you ever fight for me? Because I sent my son, and he laid his life down on that cross, and he fought for you. So when did you ever fight for me? And I was like, wow, that's a good question. And I was like, well, Lord, looking back on everything that I've been through, and I thought, I fought my way to this point right here, despite of all the sin that I had to do to get to this point, but I got here. And I'm like, Lord, I fought to get closer to you. I fought for this because you called me to be the woman that I am today. So here I am. Use me. So all week it's been a fight. It's just been a fight because I have those people in one ear saying, you're never going to be nothing. You're never going to amount to anything. But I'm like, well, I'm standing here. I've been doing this. I am doing this. I've been fighting, and you can't tell me nothing. So here I am. And I'm like, right now I'm just letting the Lord use me, but it's a fight. Just as a young person, every day. When I was, matter of fact, it was a couple years ago, I was doing me. I thought I was free as a butterfly. I'm like doing me, going to the club. I get to sleep with who I want to sleep with and drink what I want to drink, smoke what I want to smoke. I'm free. But then after a while, I'm like, no, this just don't feel right. I got him in my ear telling me that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And it was like, I can't. My mind is shut down. I'm in bondage. And then I get pregnant, and I'm like, okay. All right, here we go. This is where my freedom got me. I'm pregnant, so that was my sign. The Lord said, well, since you want to be free, I'm about to show you what freedom looked like. So I was like, I hear you, Lord, I hear you. I really don't want to listen, but I hear you. And after that, I came back home, and I came here, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I have a child in my stomach, and I can't live like this. So I gave my life back to him, and I said, Lord, I really want to be free. If I'm going to go through with this, I want to be free. I want my child to be free. And it's crazy because in this generation, now it looks kind of cute to be pregnant at 16, 17, 18. It's not. It's not fun. It's not cute. God is trying to show you something. He gave you the gift to give life. And that right there says a lot, just being a woman. And when he gave me a life to take care of, I said, Lord, you must think a lot of me to place a life inside of me. You trust me that much to bring a life into this world. What am I going to do with this? But he said, I trust you. So when you going to start trusting me? So that's what I did. I'm at a point in my life where I trust him for everything. Everything. And lately, He's been doing some great things in my life. I mean, awesome things. And I'm like, Lord, how did I get here? I'm like, I was just stuck a couple years ago, and now you got me at a point where I'm great, and I feel great. And I'm like, this is what freedom feels like. I feel free, I think free, I walk free, I sing free, I talk free. And can't nobody tell me that I'm not free, because Jesus is my only validation for who I am. Well, so for anybody that comes with me telling me the opposite of what Jesus told me I was, you're wrong. Come on. You're wrong. You can take those lies back to your Father and keep them there, because you're wrong. For every young person in this building, don't let nobody tell you what you're not. God is the only person to tell you. He created you. He placed that truth inside of you. Do not lie to yourself. Because I did it, and I know a couple others that did it. We all at one point lied to ourselves. We created this image of who we were when we really didn't even know who we were. So basically, we faked our way through. I was tired of being fake. I don't know about nobody else, but that's not in my DNA, because God did not create me with any fakeness. He created me with the truth. So here I am. I'm standing here telling you the truth. It's not always easy, but when you're free, you can say what you want to say however God gives it to you, because freedom starts right here. It starts in the mind. You have to break the chains in your mind free, so every time that you go and sit down and say, I'm not worth it, or I don't deserve this, yes you do. Who told you that? So what are you fighting for? And when are you going to start fighting for your life back? Because it's not fun dying. Like my sister said, when you feel yourself dying on the inside, no, that's not fun. And I'm pretty sure everybody in here was at that point, if not at that point now. When you feel yourself letting go, you can't do it. Because you're here for a reason. God created you with something great inside of you, so you have to use it. You have to use it. Because He gave you His Son. That right there is enough for me to surrender my life. You gave me your Son. That's enough. So why is it so hard for you to fight for your life? Because out there, they don't care about us. They don't. I don't care who tell you that they do. The world does not care about us. They speak against us. And just being a young Christian woman, that's a fight every day. Every day. It's always something thrown in your face. And you're like, Lord, no, I can't go back there. I'm not going to do it. But it's a fight. We have to fight. We have to stick together as a youth. Because if we don't, they're going to take us over. All God is doing is getting you ready for what's about to happen. And it's great. But if you aren't willing to put up the fight, how are you going to be willing to put up the fight when it comes time to be in the kingdom? You was out there in the world fighting for drugs, fighting for sex, fighting for money.